Time now for our Futures in Focus. Let's go to the CME, where we have Paul Nolte, Kingsview Asset Management Portfolio Manager. We're going to be talking about what's happening with the fourth quarter. Let's do that right now. Look, we're into the fourth quarter. Let's talk about oil prices mainly. What is the setup into the fourth quarter? How is the market positioned?
I think the market is positioned for just generally gradually higher rates of energy. We've seen a nice increase in energy prices since the end of July. Been a steady increase. We're seeing supplies come down just a little bit. Rig counts are flat. The refinery capacity has dropped a little bit here too. So I think the supply issue is going to allow prices to carry higher into the fourth quarter.
Paul, are we going to get to 100? Are we going to get to 100 on Brent?
Yes, but I'm not sure when. I think our initial target really is 90, and that's the bottom end of the range that we saw back in 2014. We have a shot at 100, but I think that's probably about 6 months off or so. The rate of ascent is not that steep right now.
In terms of the kind of the out of the money stuff, how far up are people positioning? If I think that oil prices are going higher, if I want to buy some out of the money calls on energy assets, kind of where is the market beginning to cluster?
I think really it's starting to cluster at the 90 area, 90 to 100. We saw a ton of articles over the weekend in the press about $100 oil. A lot of expectations are there. We're seeing some of the option pricing is at the $100 level as well, but it's well out mid-year next year. So again, the expectation is that we get to 100. I think the disappointment might be that, as we all know with energy prices, when they start going up, supply starts showing up. So that's why I said it's not going to be a straight line to 100. It's going to be a little bit tougher getting there.
In terms of the position between TI and Brent, what are we going to see in the fourth quarter?
Oh, that's been going wider for a long time. I think that continues to be wide. We have supply issues in the United States, and OPEC has done a very good job of controlling supply to this point. So we could see that continue to be wide, and if not, get wider over the next 3 months to 6 months.